Hello and welcome to Anime Church. Oh, I'm sorry, I started that off wrong. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, welcome to Anime Church. Praise Arceus. Okay, so I got that part out of the way. No, I have not been converted, so I just have it there. If you're here for Rimaruism, bring out your cookies. Of course, bring out your cookies. If you are here for archaeology, we got you covered on that too. Yeah, there's some stuff going on. I am your Minister of Science and Technology, Richie Roberts. And we're here at Anime Church to talk a bit about the anime news. But before we get into that, I have some Fat Dog news that we have to quickly cover. It is. It's general nerd news with a little bit of anime sprinkled in. Guys, D23 was this weekend. Of course, we're gonna have to talk about it. There was a lot of stuff that went on at D23, and we'll cover that. There were a lot of things that were talked about that were not. That did not make it out. Like we got a lot of trailers and stuff, and we're grateful for that. But there's also a lot of stuff that was D23 only, or like panels. You can't hear me. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, let's reintroduce yourself. I forgot that I had the Audacity thing at the top, and the Discord thing is in a new location, so I clicked on the wrong thing.
Well, for those of you that missed it, I'm your Minister of Archaeology, Moonlight Sparks.
Indeed.
Cannot silence the words of Arceus, sir.
Yes, I can.
Fuck you.
Watch. You are silenced. You are silenced. And now you're not.
Yay.
No, but you're upside down.
This is
now
abuse.
Yeah, it is. So we got a lot of stuff coming up that we're going to talk about, but apparently there is some Fat Dog stuff that I have to talk about. Mm-hmm. Okay. It has been brought to our attention by our patrons that, which we listen to. By the way, if you want us to actually listen to you and take your advice to heart, we aren't going to take YouTube comments as gospel, just so you know. Like, we'll see it and we'll be like, maybe we should course correct a little bit, but we're not really going to give... YouTube comments aren't going to determine how we move forward with stuff here on Fat Dog. So if you want your voice to actually matter, become a patron or a YouTube member, because we listen to you, because literally you support us financially. So you have more power.
And that's for any amount too, even if it's just $1.
This is a messed up way of thinking of it, but everybody in the YouTube comments are just basic ass employees, and our patrons are our board. We have to listen to our board.
It's more like the masses versus the investors.
Yeah, we have to listen to our investors. This is just straight out. But yeah, we after listening to some of the comments that we have for ways that we can improve, there was a lot of talk about how they missed some of the old school content, and in order to bring back that old school content, we had to free up some days, and so I will no longer be streaming D&D. Yeah, Rick has a voice, he just doesn't use it. There you go. We will no longer be streaming D&D on Wednesdays or the Mushoku light novel streams on Saturdays. So those are going away. I will be streaming, of course. Hey, Dork Oracle, thank you for becoming a Fat Dog supporter. Appreciate your membership.
Woo!
I got to tell Tony about that. He's going to like that. We just got a YouTube member.
While he's doing that, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. It's been pretty nice. Yesterday, I worked a very tough day. It was fun though. working a sporting event. It was great. It was wonderful. Oh, hey, we got $5 for the Bishop of Best Boys.
Oh, that's all. Toby, aren't you glad? Aren't you glad that you came in my room now? Okay, what was I saying?
Hey, Rick is a supporter.
Rick is a Fat Dog, is now a member on Fat Dog. Okay.
Woo! I don't remember. What were you saying?
I don't know. Here you go. Come here. Come here.
Well, you are now, Rick, and we thank you for it.
I wasn't a member, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, you were a patron, and you were, like, the highest tier of patrons, so there you go.
Damn. Dude's got pockets that run deep. Oh. We appreciate you sharing your wealth.
Tony, I said 2 now. Holy crap. He replied, holy crap. I said, Rick became a member, and he goes, not surprising, lol. Like, that seems like a Rick thing to do.
Yeah.
All right. My pocket is the government's pocket. There you go.
That makes too much sense.
So I've been waiting for a while to say this unironically. Thanks, Obama.
Oh, that's great.
I don't have any more for you. You got fed already. All right.
I don't know what time zone that would be in.
Early Monday morning here at this stream is a good way to wake up. Oh, there you go. Fenris became a member. Thank you. Are you planning to stream Mushoku Tensei light novels on your own Twitch by any chance, or is it over completely? Carl, it might be over completely, honestly. It honestly depends. If there is a demand for it, I'll do it. Speaking of which, here you guys go. If you want to sub to my my Twitch channel, there you go. Or not sub, but I mean, you can subscribe to my Twitch channel. But if you want to follow all that stuff, I will be posting stuff on there. I will be posting content there. The Arceology, or the Pokemon Arceus streams, will be moving to my channel. So Sundays, Mondays with Moon, I will be playing Pokemon Arceus on my channel. And
yes, playing the good game.
God damn it. And then also I'll be streaming my own gaming content. I will not be streaming the D&D sessions at all. I'm actually grateful that we're no longer streaming that, because it gives me a lot more freedom and I don't have to restrict as much stuff because we're streaming. I definitely felt kind of an extra pressure because we were streaming, and now that that pressure is gone, I'm like, oh man, that's going to be... So we are going to keep doing this. We are going to keep doing D&D with the crew, but I'm just not streaming. I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is. It honestly, as a DM, it's going to make things a lot easier. Honestly, you guys are seeing way too much as you are seeing the DM screen when I'm streaming it. Wish we had somebody with more consistent internet that was part of this that could have streamed it from their end. Nobody would see my stuff as the DM. If I were a player, it'd probably be a lot easier, and I'd just be like, oh yeah, I can stream it. But we couldn't move it to a different day. Scheduling is a nightmare. Yeah, I don't have much else to say other than that. I have a lot more games that I want to play and stream and do some silly stuff. The Chucklehead stuff is going to move over to my channel. All those things. And since it doesn't necessarily have to be Fat Dogs, there's a lot of other Chuckleheads that can jump in, and a lot of those channels are just going to move to my specific server. So, yeah. So, yeah. It also means a lot of the restrictions that were originally put on Fat Dog streaming content are going to be a little more laxed because they're going to be on my channel. And, yeah. I mean, I am still going to have stringent shit in place. I will probably stream some small Genshin content daily because I'm just hopping on Genshin. Might as well stream it.
Stream some Destiny.
I haven't jumped on Destiny this week. I feel so bad, but I
I
will
haven't touched
stream
it
some
in a while
Destiny.
either.
Yeah. But I should also stream like some other games too. I need to start Cyberpunk over from the beginning, so I'll probably stream that. I'm curious to see what the difference is now between when I started playing, which was shortly after release.
As far as I know, it's still a glitchy mess.
I'm not trusting your word on this. I don't think you keep up with that.
I watch compilations that keep getting loaded up,
Also, well, there's
within days.
there's also like the modding community, which has actually fixed a lot of stuff that was wrong with the game, so you can grab the community mods. It's still a glitchy mess. Played it yesterday, said Vicious. Well, are you playing it with mods or are you not playing it with mods? Because there's a lot of mods that actually fix a lot of the issues, apparently. So, I mean, if you're playing it on console, clearly you can't. But I'm playing on PC, so I can grab those mods and hopefully fix a lot of that shit. So I've also got the Mass Effect Legendary Edition that I need to start up and play. Because I definitely wanted to play. I want to play a unmodded and a modded version. And guys, when I say mods, I want quality of life and gaming mods. I'm not talking about titties and ass everywhere. Like,
darn. Those are the best mods.
Except for Jack. Jack can have all the ass she wants. She's my favorite. I play PC. Mods fix a lot, but even then, there are so many bugs still. Yeah, it's just... But there's also the new DLC that just dropped, and I want to try that out. I never finished the actual story of the game, and I need to.
Rick is right. Those are quality of life.
Ass and titties are quality of life mods. Good to know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, there's a lot of other things. The Phasmo stream's coming back. I will no longer be in charge of Fan Friday either. I'm giving that to somebody else. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's like that was one of the things that was brought up. People wanted more variety in the Fan Friday streams, that the audience can, the games that the audience can play, and I agree. I'm not the biggest fan of Among Us. I don't really get it. I don't keep up with it. I'm very confused anytime that I get in there. I'm just wanting to play base Among Us, and everybody's got like these different variants that they want to play, so I've kind of stayed away from it. But Among Us is a free-to-play game that the audience can jump in on and participate in. And yeah, dude. And the same thing with Jackbox. Like, I like Jackbox. It's fun, but sometimes it's kind of risky who's going to show up and say what things. So I kind of have been steering away from that. But those can come back. There's a lot of other games that they could probably play and interact with you guys and play with that you guys can jump in and join. And my internet connection is not exactly the best. So, yeah. Also, another reason to become patrons, if you didn't see it already, there is a video that I put up on the channel. Let me go back to YouTube Studio so I can call this out properly. Okay, so the Slime Abridged Season 2 special preview video that just got up, which is almost at 1,000 views. Thank you guys so much. Go check it out if you haven't already. I put up the preview of Season 2, a scene from Season 2 of Slime Abridged. And I also mentioned, by the way, this preview is absolutely free. You don't have to be a patron to view it. But it is up on our Patreon because there's no way we could put it up on YouTube for all sorts of copyright reasons. And so the other thing that I mentioned and kind of whispered in the second half about, because I thought it was funny, I did a unlisted stream last night where I literally was cutting lines for Slime Abridged episode 9 live on stream. and you guys could watch that and interact with me as we're going through. We literally had all of Kat's Rimuru lines, which was like 30 minutes of full audio that I cut down to about like 6 minutes or so. Once we chose the right takes and moved the bloopers over, like we chose the bloopers, but there's a lot of stuff that was in that recording that was like outtakes and stuff that didn't necessarily make it into the bloopers. So, but Kat usually has the longest bloopers because obviously main character, most lines. It's just fun and funny, and we kept that in there. There was a lot of stuff. So if you would like to check that out, it is still archived. Become a patron. It is up on our Patreon. The link is there. You can click on the video, go to YouTube, or watch it on the... I think YouTube is having issues with Patreon because like loading it is becoming an issue, or maybe there's something going on with YouTube in general. I don't know. But
Could be.
yeah, you guys can watch it there, but you do have to be a patron. You can do it for $1 a month, or if you would like to do the annual thing, it's like just a little under $11 for the whole year if you want to do the $1 tier. If you would like to do higher than that, we appreciate it. Helps keep the lights on, bills paid, and our editors fed. So that's what this is really important. That's why this is really important. That's why we encourage the Patreon membership. On top of like the cool perks and stuff that you get, it really is going to help us like move through and speed things up. And hopefully if we get enough patrons that we're able to see a growth in the Patreon membership, we might be able to start looking for and hiring on a new audio editor, because we only have the one right now. And we got a lot of stuff that requires... we got a lot of projects that are going to require an audio editor, and having to share one person makes that a bit tougher. So
Yeah.
we love Calvin, but like we can't stretch him too thin, you know? So we'd like to do that, but it requires your assistance and your patronage. So once again, please may we make you some more content. All right. I think that's about it for all the Fat Dog news.
All right.
I spent almost 30 minutes on this fat dog nonsense.
Hey, between just being fat dogs ourselves and audience participation, anything will happen.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. You can become a fat dog today for just like really cheap.
The low price of $1.
Where the member only content? Well,
I
think
you just need to look a little harder for it.
I think the unlisted stuff we will make for members only. I'm only in charge of the Patreon. I don't know how to handle YouTube memberships. I'm gonna leave that to Tony, because I don't know what I'm doing with that, and I don't think. I mean, I technically, because I can log in as Fat Dog and have access to it. There will be member only content. There are emotes specifically for members that you guys can post. By the way, members, you guys can you show off some of those emotes? That's fair. Staffing is often a bottleneck. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Can we get Nyantas in the chat?
I don't think there's I don't think there's a need to get Nyantas. I don't think we have Nyantas. Can we get some dabbing Rimarus in the chat? Bro, on the left you got the good cop, and on the right you got the bad cop. On the left got the relaxed in his chair, and on the right you got the one more awake than the left. Wait, what?
Hey, who said I was sleepy?
But yeah, I think the Fat Dog icon is proof that you guys are members, and then you've got like the salty menu eye, throwing Rudy throwing up. You got Shield Hero, and you got dabbing Rimuru. That's
Yep.
Getting them good audio peeps is tough. Yeah, that's true. Good audio peeps.
I wish I could say I could audio edit, but I can just barely do that.
That is what I meant to type. No, you're good, man. All right. That having been said, let's dive into some news. Okay, so D23 happened.
Yeah. Lots of Marvel,
shit.
lots of stuff, really.
So, we kind of vaguely heard about this from Comic-Con, but now we actually got to see the trailer for Mando Season 3.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Ooh, delicious. So good. I'm glad Pedro Pascal got over himself. Fucking A.
What?
There was a bit of an issue where Pedro Pascal, he was like, I want to take my helmet off more. I want to show my face more. And literally everyone in the world is like, do you understand Mandalorians?
No, that's just that sect. But also,
True.
That
But
was a rumor.
still,
that was a rumor. It was never officially confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Either way, so glad we're getting more. I want more Grogu in my life. Makes me happy.
Also, considering the source of where those rumors came from, I don't know if I necessarily trust that rumor.
Honestly, I don't know the source. I heard it from my cousin who mostly looks up this shit. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. On top of that, we got Secret Invasion, which looked really good. Like,
Absolutely amazing.
I'm super excited for that show. And we got some surprise Star Wars in the form of Tales of the Jedi, which is going to deal more with seeing Count Dooku before he left the Jedi Order.
I am ready for Sifo Dyas. Give me
Sifo
Dyas.
As well as his Padawan Qui-Gon Jinn.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting as hell. We got probably the most interesting Marvel trailer in Werewolf by Night. Such an interesting. That was so out of character for Marvel, and I was like, I'm kind of here for it, dude.
Very. And then it's got what's her name from the Netflix series?
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, it's got her, which was very interesting.
That's Jessica Jones. That's not her.
Well, it's definitely the actress.
No, it's not the same actress.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. I don't believe that's the same actress.
God, that's loud.
So you can look it up on IMDb. I don't believe that's the same actress, though. Seriously, dude.
I'm pretty sure it is. Could find a good shot of her fucking face.
It's not about that. It's okay. Look, I'm going to IMDb just to see if we can figure this out.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones. Okay, I don't need that. I need. Dear Lord. Okay. Kristen Ritter. That's.
Whoa, wait.
Okay.
So I'm just on Google right now.
Mm-hmm.
Looked up. Just scrolling down. One of the suggestions is Moon Knight in Werewolf by Night. Apparently, Moon Knight began as a villain in the Werewolf by Night comic.
Okay, Werewolf by Night. Oh, by the way, this is directed by the composer Michael Giacchino. This one-shot Werewolf by Night. Yeah. Her name is Laura Donnelly, and she is known as Elsa Bloodstone.
Okay.
Yeah. Laura Donnelly, not the same actress, not the same character. Yep. I was pretty sure that wasn't Jessica Jones, but I needed to make sure. I was like,
yeah, it fucking looked like her, though. Every time I saw her face, I'm like, is that her?
Dooku was Tyrannus, not Sifo Dyas. I think, no, he's saying he wants to see Sifo Dyas in general, not that.
Sifo Dyas is Count Dooku's first name, like the name he had as a Jedi.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Sifo Dyas was a different Jedi. He was Dooku's friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Sifo Dyas is a completely different Jedi.
Look, all I remember is it's the name that he used when he went to go get the clone army sanctioned.
Yeah, he was using the name of a different Jedi. It's not Dooku's actual name. No. Sifo Dyas is
then what's Dooku's name?
Dooku. He was always Dooku.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't take on Jedi names.
That sounds wrong.
Like Ahsoka was always Ahsoka.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he changed his name.
Was Dooku's friend. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
He changed his name as a Sith. The Sith do that. The Jedi don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was known as Darth Tyrannus when he was a Sith. That's a Sith name. Kind of like how Palpatine is Sidious and Anakin is Vader. The Sith are the ones that take on new names.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, as a Sith, he was referred to as Count Dooku. So,
No, not necessarily. No, Count Dooku was his public face. I
mm,
mean, as a Sith, he was still referred to as Chancellor and Emperor Palpatine.
okay.
Yeah. No, it was actually Master Sifo Dyas that placed the order with the cloners because Dooku asked him to. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The more you know.
Yeah, fucking Star Wars lore is a pain in the ass.
No, it's not. It's
I don't want to read the fucking 50,000 books.
you don't have
Yes,
to.
it is.
No, it's not. You don't have to do all that. Okay. So here's all the stuff that we're going to talk about real quick. The most disappointing news. Let's just get this out of the way right now. The most disappointing news about D23 is that they did not share the cast of Fantastic Four. They just announced that Matt Shackman is going to direct.
Okay. They
Let's
might not
see.
even have a cast yet.
We don't know. So more speculation will continue on that front.
Yeah.
As if we hadn't already gotten enough people like annoying us with that to begin with.
Yeah.
That having been said, Harrison Ford made an appearance at D23, a very emotional appearance where they showed off some footage, or maybe like a trailer, I don't know, of Indiana Jones 5.
Ooh.
And he straight up said he got very emotional, and he also said that this would be his last Indiana Jones film. He said I'm tired of falling over for you guys, talking about the stunts and everything that he has to do.
Yep,
He's old,
yep.
buddy. He's old.
He's
He's
very
not a
old.
spring chicken anymore.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, the actor that played Short Round was also there. So Indiana Jones and Short Round reunite. Harrison Ford and Ke Huy Kwang. I hope I'm saying that right. They reunited at D23, so that was pretty cool. If you don't remember, Short
That's
Round was
cool.
in the Temple of Doom,
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Hold on to your potatoes.
and he was also in Goonies. And I can't remember specifically what he's going to be in, but he's going to be in something Marvel related coming up. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
so the two of them were together and they met up, and that was pretty cool. It's kind of like the fact that Natalie Portman met up with Carrie Fisher at one point, and you had Hayden Christensen and Mark Hamill taking photos together. So that was kind of cool. I just wish Hayden had actually had. I don't know if they had met. Maybe they did, but I don't remember if there were any pictures. I would have loved it if Hayden had met Carrie. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been very cool.
Anywho, so that was going on. There's a bunch of stuff that came in from D23 that was not necessarily put out on like YouTube and stuff like that. There was a lot to go over. They brought out a lot of the cast for a bunch of the different Marvel and Star Wars things, and talked quite a bit about it. I did watch some footage. I would say that if you want a more in-depth look at what went on, definitely check out New Rock Stars. Eric Voss put up his video talking about all the different kind of Marvel-esque stuff. So if you're into the Marvel stuff, definitely check that out. He did a breakdown of the Marvel panel. So there you go. I think that's most of the D23 news that we.
There is one
There
more.
is
It's
one
just
more,
at the end of this list.
Yeah, it's at the end of the list, so we'll get to that at the end. We want to take
Okay.
a little bit of a break. Okay,
Gotcha.
so next up, what do we do? Okay, now we can get to the anime part of Anime Church.
Ah, finally.
Yeah, right? If you did not hear, Ancient Magus Bride Season 2 anime has officially been announced for April 23rd. They released a special live stream event for the official website, the Anime Magus Bride. TV Anime, of course, revealed that the Season 2 of the series is in production and will air in April of 2023. So just another great series to get hyped and excited about. I love the visual that they have up here. I haven't watched the clip or the special event that they put out, but just the artwork on the thumbnail looks amazing. A new teaser trailer and visual were released for the second season alongside the announcement. Now, who is this being done by is the question. I don't know the animation studio. I think
don't.
If I'm remembering right, did Studio WIT do the first season? Did WIT do it? Guys, let me know
I'm
in the
not
comments.
sure.
Man, I should really pull up my anime list and look that up. But okay, so to celebrate the original creator Korei Yamazaki, the director of Ancient Magus Bride's OAD series, uh, Kazuaki, okay, and chief animation director released special illustrations following the announcement. So that's kind of cool. So there's a lot of really cool Ancient Magus Bride stuff that's on there.
Mm-hmm.
The staff returning, of course. The voice cast are coming back. Okay, animation production Studio Kafka is what's doing it this time around. The staff and returning cast are as follows. I think it was Studio WIT originally, and it just feels like any series that Studio WIT puts out, it was Studio WIT. It does feel like every season, every time Studio WIT puts something out that they cover the first season of, they take an L with that, and like it ends up going to some other animation studio for season 2. The only reason Spy Family is like hitting as much as it is because it's a collab between Cloverworks and WIT, and so that means, and I'm not shitting on WIT. This makes it sound like I'm shitting on WIT, but unfortunately, Studio WIT is not seeing the financial success of that as much as they probably could if they were the sole proprietor of Spy Family on the animation side of things. But financially, Studio WIT has been taking a lot of L's lately. And I mean, you hate to see it, but it is unfortunately the the side effect of really quality. I don't know what kind of decisions or choices were being made over there that can affect the quality or not. But I mean, you have studios that do like make a hell of a profit, and for good reason. Their animation quality is on par. You've got Ufotable, you've got I won't say Gynax. What is it? Frick. I'm blanking on their name right now. They did Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Who did Jujutsu Kaisen?
Uh,
Fuck, why am I blanking on this? I had the name in my head
remember.
right before I said it, and then it disappeared. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Frick.
English publisher.
It wasn't Cloverworks. I would say probably the thing that Studio WIT has done. Mappa, thank you. The one that Studio WIT has done, probably their most successful show that they've done recently, is that they have complete financial control and responsibility, whatever the word is that you want to put on there, is Ranking of Kings, which was, oh my god. But it wasn't the animation in Ranking of Kings that made it so good. It was the characters, the story. Like, man, Ranking of Kings was fucking phenomenal. I'm not shitting on the animation, but the animation wasn't really the selling point. It was a unique animation style that felt like old school kind of like young kid animation style, or was like geared to a younger audience because of the animation style. But, you know, so
Also, surprising no one, I have not seen Ancient Magus Bride, whatever.
Magus,
Magus.
Magus.
Whatever. So, reactions to that from me will be happening
On the
eventually.
Patreon.
I've got a long list of shit I still got to go through. So
yeah, we will put up a list of like shows that you guys can vote on Patreon once he gets into Log Horizon, that will determine what the next one is that he's going to watch after that.
and before Log Horizon, I still got to do Konosuba, which will be happening soon-ish. I've got to get at least halfway through
Mushoku Tensei?
Yeah, because I'm still editing that.
How much more on the subtitles front do you have?
I'm just doing the final subtitles bit on this current episode, and then it'll be ready for render and upload. So I should hopefully have it by this Tuesday. At least that's the plan. Which, by the way,
not uploading to Mega anymore. Remember that.
Yeah, I need to. Where do I need to upload it to?
You can. I will
just send it
upload
to you.
Yeah, just send it to me, or
Okay.
I might give you the streamable. I don't know. I'm not giving you streamable. No, I'm not giving
Okay.
you access to streamable. That'd be weird. It's just so much easier if I'm kind of in charge of streamable because I'm able to manage
Yeah,
it.
no, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Though,
got
to be fair, actually, it might make things quite a bit easier if I just... Because all you're doing is uploading it.
Yeah,
And
and
then
that's
it
the only thing I
processes.
will do.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you access to streamable so you can upload that content. But we'll see. I'm not publicly announcing anything. Okay. Yeah, so that's the good news, guys. Once this happens, we no longer have to put subtitles on episodes, which will make things a lot easier, a lot smoother. Things will go forward. I think we could probably, at the very least, put 2 episodes up a week. Easy.
I will not agree to that because I'm a part of 2 streams every Sunday, 2 streams every Monday. And Tuesdays are the only days I really have free. I'm going to have to probably try to cut today's stream short and probably one of tomorrow's streams.
The reason I'm saying
short.
that is because there's not a lot of editing that's required after this. Like, not a boatload of... Like, it's not going to consume your time nearly as much.
This is true, but
Yeah.
still, it's...
Especially once we get...
Give me a little bit of leeway.
No. Especially once we get into the second half. Give me a little bit of leeway. I literally got the last video from you over a month ago. No leeway. We've been meaning to catch up. We're in catch up phase.
Yes, I
now.
know, but I also have a full-time job. Let me relax a little.
You literally have like maybe 3 minutes of content to cut from most of that stuff. From each episode. So it's not like you're cutting a lot. That's why I'm like, we can probably get there.
Do you remember how much shit we had to go fix and do? There's a lot more than 3 minutes I'm gonna have to play with for at least the next 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay. No, with those, 1 a week.
Okay.
Yeah, that's manageable. But when we
But once we get to like the latter half, it'll definitely be a lot easier.
Yeah.
And the thing that'll take the longest is the rendering time.
I'm the guy in DBCA Kai. Learn. Edit. Richie, relax. You just indeed. You don't get to. If I don't get to relax, you don't get to relax. Richie almost handed the keys there. No, I didn't. All right, on to our next piece of news, which is actually video game news.
Yes.
Halo Infinite Forge mode gets November release date, but split screen co-op canceled.
Why?
343.
My best memories of all Halo games are split screen, especially split screen co-op.
Ladies and gentlemen, it feels like the more we move into Halo Infinite, the more it feels like 343 is just trying to kill everything that was good about Halo. So
honestly, it also kind of feels like they're trying to make Halo into fucking what's the other one?
The biggest misstep that was ever made was Microsoft taking was either Bungie leaving or Microsoft taking Halo away from Bungie. Even though I understand that 343 and is an offshoot of the people that wanted to continue working on Halo for Bungie, is like it just doesn't. It hasn't been the same. It just hasn't been the same. Halo 4, Halo 5, and Halo Infinite. Here's the thing. Halo Infinite's story was really good. No cap on that. But, like, everything on their live service has been shit. It's like, dude, you shipped us a game that was not even a Halo game at this point. As far as, like, the stuff that usually comes with a game. And I can't lie. If you want a more in-depth look at this, I highly suggest Young Ye's video where he goes over it. But, like, just some of the comments on the videos for this were terrible. It's a mostly negative. When it first came out, it was mostly positive reviews on Steam. And then as time has gone on, it has moved from mostly positive to mostly negative.
How about that?
Halo Infinite is getting Forge mode launching on November 8th, 2022, and the full release of online campaign co-op will arrive on the same day. Sadly, though, split-screen co-op has been canceled entirely. In a new update, developer 343 announced details of its winter update coming on November
Honestly?
8th, which isn't even in winter, which comes with some long-awaited modes. Forge mode will allow Halo Infinite fans to essentially create their own content. Why was this not here at release, like in all the other Halo games? Building new maps with a sophisticated editor and sharing them among the community. Arriving as a beta, we're still not totally sure on including features, although a leak has looked impressive. 343 Industries is also launching 2 new multiplayer maps on November 8th, which will showcase exactly what Forge can do, as they were made entirely in Forge mode. The winter update also sees the full version of online co-op or campaign co-op finally roll out to all players, allowing you to team up with your buddies and tackle Halo Infinite's campaign together. Expect to find new achievements, cross-platform support. Oh, that's nice. Mission replay. Okay.
That wasn't originally part of it?
No. If you wanted to do it, you had to go all the way back to the beginning of the campaign and play it from the start. You could not replay missions.
That's like the most basic thing that's been a part of Halo forever.
I know. Preach to the choir. I can't get loud about this because I will scream.
Hey.
Yeah. Mission replay.
You ever wonder why we're here?
I don't know, man. It's one of the big mysteries in the universe. Like, are we just some cosmic accident, or are we like? Is there like a god with like a planet and stuff looking out for us? I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night.
No, I meant why are we here, sitting in these spots? We could shift to someplace a bit more comfortable, out of the sun.
Oh, did you forget your line?
Yeah, kind of.
You're supposed to say, what was all that stuff about God?
Oh yeah, what was all that stuff about God? I mean,
nothing.
You want to talk about it?
No. But seriously, why are we here? All right, there we go. All right, so now that we've reenacted red versus blue stuff.
Yes.
After several delays and a beta, it has been a long time coming. Yeah, this shit should have been part of release, 100%. However, there's bad news for fans of couch co-op. The local split-screen co-op mode has now been canceled. It's a blow to those who have been waiting since launch for the old-school feature, but it's seemingly a matter of priorities. In order to improve and accelerate ongoing live service development, and to better address player feedback and quality of life updates, we have reallocated studio resources and are no longer working on local campaign split-screen co-op, said 343's Industries. Halo Infinite campaign launch images, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alongside these new additions, the winter update will include the Match XP beta, allowing players to level up alongside the 30-level Battle Pass. There's also a new game mode, Covert One Flag, which features asymmetrical loadouts and round-based gameplay, just to mix it up a bit. There's certainly a lot of new content on its way, and Forge could be the answer to Halo Infinite's content drought. For now, we'll have to wait and see, but let's hope the community gets really creative with this. Alright, here's the thing. It feels like 343 Industries is trying to do the live service model of Bungie's Destiny, and yet at the same time, when it comes to multiplayer, they're trying to be Fortnite.
Don't work.
Here's the thing.
Here's
the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I have to do a thing real quick. I love you, and I want you to know I love you absolutely to death. Yes, and that's why I am letting you leave the room, because I don't want you to feel like this is your fault or your responsibility. Yes, go see them. Go ahead. I didn't want to start yelling and scaring Toby.
Yes.
Okay.
Turning my volume down. Getting ready for it. Okay.
So as I was saying, 343 is with their live service thing for Halo Infinite. It feels like on the story mode and seasonal kind of stuff, like it feels like they're trying to play like the Bungie Destiny side of things, but on their multiplayer, they're trying to be like Fortnite or Apex. Halo is Halo! You were the originators. You started this shit. Xbox Live was built for Halo.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you running one of the best gaming franchises to try to be like all the other stupid shit? Nobody wants Halo to be the kindergartner game that fucking Fortnite is. Fortnite is literally children's games. It's just a more profitable version. All right, Nintendo is family friendly. Fortnite is for kids.
Yes.
Fuck!
Honestly, if they'd have just gone with fully copying the Bungie model for Destiny, it would work out so much better. And in fact, instead of for their multiplayer games, they've already got Griffball. They could absolutely just throw that in there. They could have an arena mode where you just battle countless other whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called now. Spartans. And King of the Hill mode, stuff like that. Sure. But just I don't like what they're doing.
100%. I will say that Halo Infinite's story mode, Halo Infinite story, and the way that the campaign is run is actually really good. Like, there's a reason it was reviewed so positively when it came out. It's just that the live service stuff and the multiplayer has kind of been shit. To be fair, the multiplayer's free, but dude, I liked it better when you just paid $60 for the game and it came with the multiplayer, you know?
Yeah.
Wish you could take your money back. Kind of, yeah. Jesus Christ. Way to fuck up a good franchise. But to be fair, they're not the only ones that did it. Paramount has really fucked up Halo with their Halo TV series that they did on streaming.
I didn't even watch that.
How long are we going to shit on this beloved franchise? How long?
As long as it's profitable.
It's not profitable anymore. They're losing money.
Well, someone thinks it's profitable.
To be fair, I didn't watch the Halo franchise either. Here's the thing. You want to do a Halo TV series? You want to do a Halo movie? Get the original people that put the whole story together, all that stuff. Get them back. Because the new guys just ain't doing it.
Or heck, bring on the people who... You remember that DVD that just had nothing but Halo shorts? Animated shorts. Bring the writers for that on. Because those were amazing.
Good. Those were so good.
Like, I cried for the one where the girl found her clone with her family.
Oh, that was good. I like the one where you had the Spartan. They were on like on a mission to assassinate a prophet. And you had the backup sniper and everything. And literally the whole time they were talking this shit. And then she saved everybody. You found out it was a female Spartan. You were like, God damn. And then like,
and she's laying there dying. And she's like, you have to take the shot. And he's like, ugh.
Fuck. Yeah. Halo Legends. Yeah. Halo Legends was fucking phenomenal. And even though the continuity was kind of shit because of like the mission to save Halsey or whatever, that was just, yeah.
And then the funniest one was Spartan 1337.
Yeah, that was fun. 1337. I love that one. That was great.
Falls out of the damn ship, lands, and he's like, ah, damn.
What's franchise to gamble with next? Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing, though. Funny enough, Gears of War was actually like the sequels to Gears, 4 and 5 were actually good. And here's a funny reason why. They didn't stray from the formula that they had with the original game. They just made improvements upon what already existed. That's all they did. They didn't change shit up. Gears is doing good. I actually enjoyed playing Gears. 4 and 5. I actually enjoyed it. I thought they were good follow-ups and good continuations to the story. I especially loved some of the dialogue from old man not Dom. Dom died. Phoenix. Marcus Phoenix. Old man Phoenix. That was great. Don't forget the Spartan that used the Yggdrasil and sacrificed himself for the Marines. Yeah. But dude, you never got to play 4 and 5 of Gears. Gears was actually good. Again, they didn't stray away from what made those games good. From a gameplay aspect, from a story aspect, from a character aspect, they did add new things. And admittedly, when we first started off, I fucking hated JD. But Gears 5, I really enjoyed that. And Gears 5 had consequences depending on what choice you made toward the end. I won't say what, but you were looking forward to it and then forgot. They were both really good. And it's interesting because you're like, okay, we've moved on. We got this new threat. And then like, there's more lore and stuff. Like that's the thing. They build up kind of like this mystery of what the hell's going on here. What is what, this, that, and the, it's so good. It's so good. The story overall, like you could tell people cared and took time to fucking figure this shit out. And some of the questions that were left over from Gears 2 and Gears 3 of like, hey, some of these questions that were never answered, they're using 4 and 5 to kind of answer them. And it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, man, it's so cool. And you finally get to find out about the origins of the Locust and stuff like that. So it's pretty good stuff. Anyway, 343 is running Halo. That's the gist of it.
Yep.
All right, on to our next topic, which is back to anime-related content.
Yay.
Bleach anime will air in 4 parts. Bleach is going to get 4 cores, which means it could potentially be somewhere around 48 to 52 episodes, depending. Now, if you've read the manga and you're thinking, that feels a little short, remember, some of those chapters are literally a lot of just fights with barely any dialogue that can kind of be done in minutes. So, actually, it seems kind of interesting in that regard. There is a third trailer that did come out. They showed the opening and the ending for Bleach themes. While this is neat, still no answers on whether it's getting streamed outside of Japan simultaneously. Is this going to be the biggest pirated series in history? Or is Disney actually going to say fuck the Netflix model and actually do a weekly release?
At least with 4 cores, it'll have decent processing power.
I hate you. You're dumb.
Yeah, whatever.
One core usually has 12 episodes. Since Bleach's final arc will be airing in 4 cores, it is expected that Bleach will have between 45 to 50 episodes. It's important to remember that all 4 cores will not air consecutively, season after season. The production is being handled by Studio Pierrot, and Tomoshisa Taguchi is serving as the director. In the 1,000-Year Blood War arc of Bleach. Okay, that's just where to watch Bleach. Will it be available on Crunchyroll? Okay. Bleach final arc release date is getting closer day by day, but there is still no official confirmation on which platform Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War will be streamed. According to leaks, Disney has already won the rights for the Bleach anime series, and reportedly Bleach won't be released weekly outside of Japan. But Viz Media have confirmed that the Bleach episodes will be available for worldwide fans on same day as Japanese broadcast or simulcast. Yes! So somebody is simulcasting it. It's just probably not Disney. Fuck yeah. I hope it's on Crunchyroll. The anime series, because this would be, if that were the case, this would be the dumbest fucking decision some suit ever made. It's like, hey guys, do you want to lose a lot of money? That's what this sounds like. And like greedy ass corporate suits don't like losing money. So, yeah. All right. So that is the best good news I have heard so far. Holy fuck. That was needed. I needed to hear that. So it is possibly time for we might actually get to see it. So the Odd One Out episode from Halo Legends was directed by Daisuke Nishio, who is an animator from Toei. I'm not surprised by that, dude, because that was the episode that looked the most Dragon Ball-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Is it going to be the standard 12? It might be. It might be the standard 12. We don't know. So, but it could be more than that. It could be like 13 or 14, or it could be 11. We don't know. He's been with Toei since 81. Okay, cool. But yeah, you think double size might be too much? That's true. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get like a 24 episode run. Though, then again, 24 episodes is typically a season. We'll see. We don't know for sure what core 1 is necessarily going to be. But yeah, usually cores are about 12 episodes. So I'd say we're probably getting the 12 episode run rather than a 24. But who knows? If they're splitting it into 4, I think it's going to be the 12. If they were splitting it into 2, I'd be more likely to say it was going to be 24. So I'm kind of with you on the 12 episode. What do you guys think about this? This arc being put in 4 cores? I actually think it's probably a good thing because, you know, we get that break in between for the animators to kind of go through on the next core and make it look as good as it possibly can. Remember, Mushoku Tensei was broken into 2 cores. So, and that animation, like the detail of that animation could not have been easy. Could not have been easy and definitely wasn't cheap. But
no, sure, certainly
like
not.
the amount of detail that went in there, yeah, they needed to take a season off just to keep that going. So we'll probably, what I'm thinking we'll probably have an on season and off season. So we get the beginning of Thousand Year Blood War in the winter, and then next summer we'll get the next core, and then next winter, and then next summer. So it'll be over like the next 2 years that we'll get it. You know, I'm thinking it's probably like that. We'll like the on and off. If there are delays, they'll happen. But so long as we're getting it simulcasted, I'm here for it. I actually like this arc of Bleach. It is my favorite for specific reasons. All right, on to the final thing. I haven't watched this trailer because I don't know anything about this. So, Moon, this is 100% your story.
That is perfectly fine.
Go for
because I absolutely love Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I grew up reading this series. And the movies, I enjoyed the movies. But every time I go back and watch it, I find a new thing that I really don't like about it. Because when you compare the movies to the books, it's egregiously terrible. When you hear about how they treated Rick Riordan, the writer of the books, when making these movies, it makes it all the worse. And while it did get a good start for, you know, the teenage actors, not child actors, that were in it, it was still... But the miniseries we have coming, or not miniseries, but the series we have coming to Disney Plus looks amazing. The monologue that we have going on in the trailer is pulled straight from the first chapter. It's fantastic. And what we got to see already looked great. The cabins, we only got to see, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And they look like they are described in the books. They are devoted to a specific Greek god. And it's amazing. He gets to his cabin, and you see Percy walking into it. It's blue. It's got the pillars. It's more ornate than the other 2 we saw by leagues.
So this is not a continuation. This is a complete remake.
This is a complete remake. It's not going to be movies. It's going to be series.
The word remake because it's going to follow the actual books, from what I'm understanding.
Yes.
Okay.
And it looks fantastic so far. They have actual children because he's supposed to be like 12 in the first book, which makes so much more sense with the kind of shit he's got to deal with to start out with because he's in high school, bullies,
also,
all that
jazz.
jazz.
We're getting a new National Treasure movie.
This is my first time hearing of it.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. But yes, very much excited for the Percy Jackson movie. I want to know if we have any other Percy Jackson in the fans or any other Percy Jackson fans in the comments. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just standing on a soapbox in an empty room. I don't know. But I am very much excited for this. I love the books. I love the spin-offs from the books. And I cannot wait to see where this goes. This could be absolutely. We got one. Hey. Yeah, shut up, Rick. Um, this could be an absolutely amazing series because with how the story progresses, it just starts adding on. So much more gets put on at the end. The stakes are astronomically high. I hope this can go the distance. Another Greek joke there if you like Hercules. But still, I have high hopes for this series. I really hope it's as good as it looks. And for everyone who cares, or even if you don't care, just let us know in the comments, please, or in the chat, please tell us what you think. Looks like they might finally check it out. Then it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. At least watch the whatever it's called. At least watch the teaser trailer that they have, because it's gonna be streaming soon. That's all it said. So hopefully winter is what I'm thinking. Maybe mid-fall.
It's a
Possibly
series.
October. Yes, it's gonna be a series.
No.
not movies.
National Treasure is going to be a series.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Back to the Percy Jackson.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's good, but a horrible Shining movie. Yeah, that's a good. So like the Shining movie is good, but a horrible Shining movie. TV miniseries was awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at for the Percy Jackson show. Because the movie's fun, but not anywhere close to the books. So. But that is pretty much all I have to say on this. I am just extremely excited, and I hope it goes well. And if it's as good as I want it to be, the next anime church that we have after I get to watch it, I'm definitely going to take time to just scream about it. Okay? So, look forward to that. I think Richie is muted. Oh, are you muted?
No.
Or... Okay.
I'm just waiting on. No, okay. No, I'm not muted. I'm just waiting on chat comments. We love you. Okay, so Percy, who? Might check it out then. I'm excited to see the series. I saw the Percy Jackson movie, the first one anyway, and it was the only reason I was told to watch it is because they were like, "Oh, hey, they filmed at the Parthenon in Nashville," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I might check that out just to see what the fuck is going on." I was like, it's all right. It just felt like some Nickelodeon kid shit, and I was just like, kind of over it.
You know, it is very akin to the Nickelodeon series of unfortunate events. Because let me tell you, I loved that movie a lot. I never read the books, and then the series came out on Netflix, and I loved that even more. Oh my gosh! My brother actually read the books, and apparently throughout the books, there was a ton of different like just ciphers and shit just in the books themselves that you could figure out and learn things, which I think is cool, but I don't have the time for.
By the way, guys, if you have not looked at the season 2 preview, the Slime Abridged season 2 preview up on there, please make sure to leave a like and a comment. I don't think you have to be a patron to do that.
Shouldn't?
Because it's publicly available. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much. That is our show for today.
Yes.
Let us know, for those of you that arrive later, let us know what you all think of the stories that we covered today. I know we kind of skimmed over a lot. That's kind of our job. We're not going to go into the nitty-gritty details. That would be an hour per episode. or an hour per story if we did.
There's really only so much we can do.
Are you just as enraged at 343 Industries as I am? Do you miss old school? Do you miss old school Halo? What did you think of the D23 stuff? How do you feel about this new Percy Jackson stuff coming up? What are you excited for? And what are you excited for as far as the new Ancient Magus Bride stuff goes, and of course, it sounds like Viz is confirming that we are actually going to get simulcast of Bleach. Are you guys hyped for Bleach now?
Hope.
Because I am. I was very much dreading how bad this could go with Bleach. But if they are doing simulcast, we're here for it. So, as a Rimuruist, I have to say, please enjoy your cookies. Thank you so much for coming by, and praise the slime.
As an archaeologist, I have to say, praise Arceus.
That's all you're getting from me, just that, and then I throw it back down. That's the.
We'll have him converted yet. Just give it a minute. He needs to get deeper into the game. It's a slow process. It's a slow process. Speaking of the game, about what time will we be back for that?
About 45 minutes. I have to walk the dog.
Have fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
While he's doing that, I get to play Splatoon. Woo! Splatoon 3, by the way. Lots of fun.
As for the stream, guys, it's going to be on my personal channel because I'm moving away from... I'm not streaming content on Fat Dog Twitch. I'm moving my streams over to my channel. So if you'd like to check out the Pokemon Arceus stream, gosh darn it. Okay, hang on one second. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let's see. It is going to be control. So, there we go. There we go. I can now post it. It will be here. I tried to copy the link from YouTube, and it gave me like this big long fucking paragraph, and I'm like, that's not. Of
course it did.
Just put the regular ass link there. So there we go. That's what that will be. Thank you guys so much. I'll be over on my Like Sonics Gaming Twitch if you want to come by, hang out, and we'll do Pokemon Arceus. And the exercises will be redeemable and all that stuff as per usual. We will see you soon. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye.